What did you call them? I can't do this anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving. Now we going north, going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me because I can't do this anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving. Now we going north, going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me because I got the key. We've been really moving places, always on the low. I was shining in the tunnel cause I got the glow. People really hating and it really start to show, yeah. We gon' level up again cause that's just how we roll, yeah. Came in with the sauce, yeah. Learned out from the boss, yeah. I've been learning lessons from the struggles and the losses. Praying for community for the races since we lost it. I done had enough of it for all the pain and cost anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving. Now we going north, going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me because I can't do this anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving. Now we going north, going up 2, 3, up 2, 3.
I almost played that thing all the way through. All the way through. I almost did it. But anyways, how y'all doing? What's going on, Mimi? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So I ain't gonna be out here long. And what happened to my thing? I ain't gonna be out here long. I just had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and hopefully I can get some of y'all to join me. I ain't gonna be out here long. Look at me, got back all this stuff. Anywho. Yeah, so you know what, man, I'm dealing with government. I like government. You know, government helps us. Sometimes we need the government. Sometimes we can't stand the government. But why can't the government be consistent? That's my frustration right now. I had a friend try to come and visit me on base. The friend that's been on base before. Then they wasn't allowed to get on base. So, of course, what do you naturally think? You think something must be wrong. Something's in their record that they can't get through. Come to find out, their name is like somebody else's name. So somebody just failed to pay attention to detail to differentiate this person from somebody else. So that was a waste. That was irritating. I had an appointment today to get a DC Real ID. And y'all know that's the next thing they're trying to do to keep us from voting and from doing other things that we're trying to accomplish here by saying that your form of ID is not valid. So I was getting a DC Real ID driver's license because I noticed also that my North Carolina driver's license says on it that it's not a real ID. So that was a wasted trip. Why? Because I didn't have all the proper documentation. I thought I did. I went there. I had my North Carolina's driver's license. I had my military ID. I had my social security card. I had my birth certificate. I had my proof of residency, which is a letter that was given to me by the housing office, which basically like everybody else accepts. The schools accept it. Like everybody else, whoever I had to prove my address to accepted it. I think when I did my voters registration, they accepted it. So I took that. I was going to take the signed copy with the date of my lease on it, but I got a little distracted with the children. But I was like, this letter should be good enough. I also took my voter registration card with me. I took the bill of the washer and dryer because we don't pay utilities. I took a letter that I received from the department, from DHS, Department of Health Human Services. I took that with me. Man, that lady asked me for the copy of the lease, and she asked me for like maybe my insurance, proof of paying my insurance, car insurance or whatever, or a bank statement. Now, I didn't take my bank statement because everywhere else that I have got voter registration and school enrollment, they didn't want bank statements. That wasn't good enough. So why would I take that? I don't carry car insurance because I don't have a car that I'm driving on a daily. So I don't keep that. Then she was like, "Did you bring? If you have your marriage certificate?" Well, yeah, I have it, but I didn't bring it because I brought everything else. I didn't take my passport because I had everything else. Man, dude, I was so heated. Then I had another visitor try to come on base. They got turned away because they talking about they got to have police escort. And I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. All these rules y'all coming up with that, like, y'all need to show me that this is what the rules say, because y'all just coming up with some stuff. So I called. It's going to be a policy, but it's not yet a policy. So then how are you going to try to enforce it? And this stuff wasn't enforced by everybody. So, like, this is just a bunch of bull. Like, what is going on? Yes, Zendaya, what's your question? Sit down, Zendaya. So yeah, you can't travel without that card real soon. So I'm trying to get that. I don't know why she wanted why a bank statement. I don't know, because like I said, don't nobody else want the bank statement. I get that that's not good enough for anybody else. It's not good to enroll my kids in school. It wasn't good for me to register to vote. So why would I think that it was good enough to get a driver's license? But whatever. What's up, sis? What I'm talking about, I'm just venting right now. I'm talking about frustrations with the government. Frustrations with the government. Then did y'all see that this woman, I'm gonna look up this article, that woman, that Karen, the falsely accused of black bird watcher in Central Park, what's her name? I really shouldn't even say her name, but she is suing her former employer, claiming that they fired her without investigating the incident and falsely portrayed her as a racist. Now, what do y'all think about that? Go ahead, Zendaya, say hi. I don't know how she was falsely accused when all the stuff was on camera. She right there on camera just lied. Was like, well, I'm just gonna call the cops. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? If you heard of that. Oh, the lady in New York at the park, at Central Park, New York Central Park, that's called the cops on the bird watcher. That's what I'm talking about. What article? Okay, you're gonna make me do a screen share. Okay, I'm gonna do a screen share so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at Zendaya. She didn't want to come on. She didn't want to come on screen at first. All right, so here's the article. It says woman who falsely accused Blackbird watcher in Central Park sues ex-employer is dated right here, May 26th.
Are you talking about this?
Yes.
Why does it say any blackbirds?
Yeah, there's the article right there on Yahoo. On Yahoo. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how I disconnected myself. I disconnected myself from y'all. Anyway, but yeah, there is so much proof online. I don't even know what she's talking about. Does she got a case? Who knows? But they didn't give comment to her little claims. I was gonna save this for later, for another day, but should I or should I not? Yeah, I'm gonna say it because I'm gonna have some friends come on and join. What, Zendaya?
This too.
Everybody, she's losing more teeth. She's losing more teeth. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Just a random thought on now that DC is like one of the last places, but now that almost everybody is opening up, what is it that you're gonna miss about being in solidarity? That's what we're gonna call it. Either being solidarity or being locked up, being confined, or whatever. Once everybody is cleared to open back up, what are you gonna miss? Did you learn anything new? Did you reconnect to anything? Man, she better go ahead about that too, Fairy. Hi, Jania. What I couldn't wait for was I could not wait to go to the dentist. I know there's a whole lot of things people can want to do, but I could not wait to go to the dentist. And we finally got to go 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. Man, and it felt so good. Ooh, you wearing that mask every day, and I haven't been in a while. All right, so you already missed not seeing people outside. You're gonna miss little to no traffic. Yeah, okay. That's definitely, especially around here, man. The traffic done came back so fast. Like oh my God, it's crazy. Google will tell you. I remember you can go in and Google will tell you that it'll take like 25 minutes to get somewhere, and it's already shot back up to like 40 minutes to an hour now. You've always liked this, and you hate the fact that everybody is traveling. Okay, well, why? Why is that? What is it? Why? Would you want the big empty planes or what? Because I saw a photo that my husband shared when he was going back. He was going back to Burkina Faso, and the plane was just like it was empty. So, do you want the airlines to continue to have like empty seats every other seat? Do you want them to sell like 2 seats? Like, what do you want travel to look like? Yeah, Jania, since you do work in transit, like how is it now? Because when the bus was crowded and stuff, people be giving bus drivers attitude. And I know around here, at least, yeah, that's Jania. I know at least around here, you couldn't get on the bus in the front next to the bus driver. So I'm assuming that maybe it was the same down there, and they had to get on from the back of the bus. But yeah, all of that giving the bus driver attitude and cussing the bus driver out and all that, like it's gotta be. What is it like, and what was it like during COVID, and what is it like now that things are opening? And you said because everybody got their stimulus check, so everybody is traveling. But you said what didn't bother you? Did it not bother you that people were not traveling? What was it that didn't bother you? What's in that?
And when Martin Luther King Jr. was alive, white and black people had to sit in the back of the bus, and white people has to sit in the front of the bus, and the black people had to go in the bad bathroom, and the white people gets to go in the good bathroom.
But who said it was the bad bathroom?
Me, because it's not clean.
How do you know it wasn't clean?
Because I saw it in the picture.
You saw it in the pictures?
In the book.
Big Mike, our historian, if you out there watching, I hope you got to see that. Well, white people sat in the front of the bus because white people thought they was better than black people, so black people had to sit in the back, and they had to get on the bus from the back because that's where they belonged back then. Back in the black in the back.
Black? What I think the white people doesn't like. If the white people doesn't like the black people, Then how about then the white people goes in the back of the bus and the black people goes in the front of the bus.
Look at her eyes. Her eyes. She looked just like me.
I do not.
She doing her eyes. She bucking her eyes, looking just like me. Oh my God. Anyways, well, that's why Martin Luther King and all of them did the marches and the protests and did all that so that we don't have to go through that anymore.
You said I look like your mama.
You do. Okay,
No,
so
I
yeah,
don't.
we're still
Wow.
social distancing and more people are starting to come out. That's what Jania said. And Mimi said the normal amount of people are still in the aircraft and you could sit anywhere and lay out. Vita said, I know why people are social distancing anyways. I hate people. Yeah, I don't like people all up in my bubble. Like, yeah, I don't like that. I do not like that. You do like that fact that mental health is showing up. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a show and we're gonna talk a little bit about mental health. And so, yeah, that definitely is a good thing and it's showing up everywhere. So today, was it today? Yes, today I was listening to Joe Madison and Michelle Williams, who used to be a part of Destiny's Child. She was on there. She was talking about the book that she wrote that she actually had started writing like 2 years ago before COVID hit. And they had told her that it was going to take 2 years for it to be released and to come out. And she didn't like, the fact once COVID had hit, how, she couldn't go out and do book signings and stuff like that. But in her book, she was talking about, depression and stuff that she's gone through and suicidal thoughts. I'm not doing any spoilers because this is what she said in the interview. And so if you decide to buy the book, you can read her story. But yeah, this is true. I mean, you hear mental health everywhere. I mean, Taraji came out with her stuff that she's doing. I haven't been keeping up with Red Table Talk, but I know that that's what they're doing as well. Every now and then. Who else been talking? Of course, Michelle Obama, when she came out, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about her podcast, which I'm going to do. I said to myself, so I'm putting it out here. I'm putting it out there in the world, putting it out there in the vibes, that I said that I was going to do a live or a pre-recorded video either at some point during the day. I was going to do it every day or every other day. I have not been doing it. So now it's out there. Y'all can hold me to it. But so yeah, I have to leave me like some comments and stuff. Tell me like what you want to hear, what you want to know about. I was thinking about doing like a podcast or something that I had listened to of that day and share my thoughts. What?
When is in my backpack because I got to go to the bus stop tomorrow.
Anyways,
I go to the school building.
What else? Yeah. So like I said, this was gonna be short. This girl talking crazy. It was gonna be short. And I just wanted to share my thoughts about this darn government and what they be putting me through, and let y'all know that this woman out here trying to sue her company. See what y'all missed or going to miss from COVID times. And yeah, but I am glad about things opening up because I don't like being stuck. I want to go out and do things. I know some of you got the shot. Others of you refused to get the shot. But we're getting it. And I'm going to continue to wear my mask when there's like a whole bunch of people out. But I want to be free. I want to be free to move around and travel and not worry about
no coronavirus.
And not worry about each and every person, passing on COVID to me and my kids. So hopefully they'll soon come out with a way for the children 12 and below to get a vaccine or something. That's all I got. I thank y'all for watching and tuning in and throwing in your comments. I will be back May 29th with some
May
guests.
24th.
And we are going to talk about a few things that I have noted here.
No.
I don't want to give you any spoilers, but we're going to talk about some videos that are out there in a podcast. So May 29th and May 30th. I'm going to do 2 back-to-back. So I hope y'all like, share, continue watching. Keep it going.
No.
What, Zendaya?
You said it's going to do on in Jan. No.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I would like to thank my guests for joining me, or simply thank you for watching the pre-recorded episode. No matter what your birth order is, how you self-identify, and whether you like pancakes or waffles. If this is the first time you're hearing it today, I want you to know that you are loved. You were put here for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Until next time, take care of yourself. Be sure that you like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell. This is Real Round out.
She